Hey guys, so as you can tell by the title, I'm basically just going to be telling you guys the quick story of why I decided to start collecting American Girl dolls again, but as an adult. It's not a long story, but I figured it would give you guys a little information into like me and what got me back into American Girl. Without further ado, let's get started. So first, a little backstory. So I got my first American Girl doll in 2009, and it was actually my 26 Gabby, and I'll like put a picture here. I was kind of a late bloomer. I think I was like 11. I was 10 turning 11. I was so excited. It's crazy that I chose 26 because honestly, like, I think number 1 was still available at the time, 18 I think, and number 11. But I chose 26 because honestly, for Black people, there were not a lot of options for American Girl dolls, and that's still kind of an issue now where there's not enough skin tone varieties. There's not enough hair texture varieties. So 26 was kind of like the closest, I guess, if you want to call it. My neighbor, who I was really close friends with, she had American Girl dolls. She kind of is what pushed my love of American Girl because I got the catalogs and stuff, but like seeing her with her dolls, I was like, yeah, I definitely need one. She had 26 as like her mini. That's the only reason I wanted 26. Finally, for my 11th birthday, I got my 26 and I loved that doll. I carried her everywhere with me. For Christmas that year, I got my 28, so then I had 2 dolls. I never really had American Girl brand clothing for them. I had one outfit and it was Chris's warm-up set, which I actually still have. I collected the first go around. I was like 10 or 11. Stopped at about, I was in high school when I stopped collecting. I stopped collecting as a teenager. I made YouTube videos on a channel called American Girl Doll 221, which is why my channel now is American Girl Collector 221. Making YouTube videos, they were on my computer. I had my computer up at school with like her and a few of my other friends. A few of my other friends also collected, so they knew about my dolls. Best friend at the time didn't know. She came across videos that I had recorded that were on my computer that I hadn't edited yet for YouTube, and I came back into the room. She was laughing. And my 2 friends were like looking at me like, I'm so sorry. Basically, she was like, why do you have videos of dolls on your computer? Like, she was just laughing at me. I ended up being a terrible person, but that's besides the point. That day I went home and I cried and I made the decision to delete my YouTube and stop collecting. At the time, I was a sophomore in high school, and this was kind of around the time where people were getting more into makeup and stuff, so I made a like beauty makeup channel. So I was trying to balance that and my doll channel, and it just really wasn't working well. So that just kind of like gave me an excuse to say like, oh, I'm too old for dolls, like I'm gonna focus on this other channel. Basically left the doll community, made a YouTube video announcing it, got a lot of hate. I had like almost 700 subscribers on that channel. Eventually I deleted my Instagram. I was on AGIG and AGTube from 2012 till 2014. American Girl was honestly like a big part of my like growing up year. I never really stopped loving dolls. Ever so often like check back to see like what channels were doing, like what American Girl was coming out with, but I wouldn't do it super frequently because, you know, I was in high school. They were always in the back of my mind, and also I still had my childhood dolls, so I could just kind of look at them whenever I wanted to. When I was a little kid, I made a promise to myself to never, under any circumstances, sell my childhood dolls. I ended up graduating high school in 2016, and kind of in 2017 is when I started more and more to like look back to the doll community, see what's going on. I started in 2017 actually buying dolls on eBay and fixing them up to resell. It was a way for me to make money, but also it could still kind of keep me in the loop with dolls, which I love. Honestly, reselling is what kind of got me back into the community because honestly, I was just gonna fix up dolls, resell them on eBay, and then that was that. I was kind of thinking like, okay, I'm fixing up these dolls, maybe I should make another YouTube channel to show me fixing up these dolls, which is how this channel came to be. That kind of turned into, okay, well, people are actually watching my content. I came across a Nelly on eBay and I had always wanted Nelly. I was like, okay, well, I'll get her for myself, but it won't get too crazy. I'll just get one doll. Got Nelly for myself, and that's what got me hooked. After Nelly, I got number 11. Fixing up American Girl dolls was what brought me back. It's just really relaxing to fix up dolls. It got me a chance to come back to the community slowly. People were watching my fixing up videos and my opening video of Nelly, and they were like, oh, make an AGIG. And I was like, I don't know, because I had been on AGIG previously. I knew that on AGIG, you know, very easy to be influenced to buy the latest things, and so I was a little nervous about that. I think if I hadn't have started fixing up dolls and reselling them, I don't think I would have ever come back. I don't regret coming back to the community. I mean, the community does have its issues, do not get me wrong. I'm so much happier like collecting as an adult. I think I needed that time as a teenager to kind of step away and like grow up a little bit and then come back and do what I love regardless. I hope that I did not ramble too much in this video. I did not have anything written down. If you guys have any more questions for me about my collecting journey, do not be afraid to comment them down below, and I'll make sure to try to answer them as best as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date when I post a new video every Friday. Also make sure to follow me on my AGIG so you can see pictures of some of my dolls. And yeah, bye guys.